Yo, you know what the fuck it is.
Oh, okay.
Spoken Minds, baby. I'm Ike Jones.
Chris Jones.
Man, and we got a very special guest.
My guy.
Man, listen.
We got my guy in here.
We bring young people in here with us all the time. Somebody said that they felt like we was disrespecting the elders.
Fresh off the
we
wheels,
was like,
buzz.
hey, we're going to go. We're going to grab an elder.
Fresh off the wheels, buzz.
Bring him in.
That's right.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, yes.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You said the elder. Well, yeah.
Papa.
Oh, man.
Papa. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Let's go.
Man, you know, hey, I mean, you know, I may be a little bit older, but you know, I still, you know,
He still get down. He still got all his hair, don't he?
got all this what?
You still got all your hair. I know me and Ike ain't there yet.
Boy, it's clean too.
I know
It's
it's
clean.
right.
It's gonna
You
be
know it's
that way
right.
too.
I know. Here you go.
Anyway, for those that don't know who I am the legendary BLegend.
There you go. Charles
What's
Watson.
up, man?
Yeah. They y'all done had me coming.
It's been a while. Been a while since I've been with my dog on here too,
Oh
man.
my God, y'all done had me
man.
come in here, man. Don't be in here wasting my time.
Never that, man. Never that. We're going to dive right in.
Okay,
We're going
let's
to talk
do it,
about,
yeah,
we got a
let's
lot
do it.
going on with Ja Morant. Of course, he's been hogging up the news, talking about when he had the gun at the club. And then you had a lot of the media attacking his dad, talking about him being a bad parent. Just with all this situation with Ja, his dad. What's your take on all that?
Yeah, I attack his daddy too. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, we all got kids,
We do.
right?
We do.
My whole thing is if you saw your son out here doing something like this and affecting his pocketbook, which ultimately is going to affect his career moving forward, you're not going to say nothing. You're not going to stop it. Sure, you're going to stop it. Any responsible parent would. The problem is that these guys go out here and what do? They go out here, the families just become leeches off of them. I'm not saying that's the situation with Ja.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, if you look at how things normally go with some of these NBA players, other than guys like Grant Hill, because he comes from,
Comes from a
pristine,
good wholesome family.
right? You know, his parents, they didn't stop working.
No.
But most guys, I mean, they son go to the league. I mean, Ja made, so far 20-something million, 30-something
He
million.
made a lot more than that, didn't he? 47?
Whatever it is, they're going to stop working. And I'm not knocking that either way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, are you going to push back against the guy that's making the money? Well, a lot of these guys ain't going to do that. A lot of these families ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
But T Morant ain't pushed back. Now you see, you ain't heard nothing from him. Now I'm not saying that he has to come out and say something publicly, because to me that's all behind the scenes.
That's all behind the scenes.
Which
That's
he might
good.
be saying something.
Yeah, he might be, but what I'm saying is it should have never even got to this level.
Yeah.
But I think that people, they're saying, oh, well, I think the media's being hard on Ja. I think that all these other people being hard on
That's
Ja.
me. I'm one right there.
I don't think so.
Man, this is what I think. Most people go to the league, they coming from the hood and trying to get out of that situation.
Right.
Yeah.
He goes to the league and tries to go to the hood.
To the it don't make sense.
It's weird to me,
It's
man.
weird. It's backwards.
It's very weird to me.
But do we understand kids though? A lot of stuff kids do be weird.
But he's not a kid. He's a man.
That's the key. That's the key.
Yeah, but
He is a man.
But you're not going to do it. It doesn't matter.
I feel what both of y'all saying, but I think the complete opposite of y'all. Of course, we all got sons. What boggled me was you had Stephen A. and Tim McMahon. They the ones pushing it in the media. They the ones going at T Morant, and ain't neither one of them got a son. I think that's disrespectful. How you gonna tell me how to raise a son and you ain't got a son? You only got daughters. Don't tell me how to raise a son and you ain't got one and you ain't never done it.
But is it based upon the fact that you have a son or a child?
Well, the thing is, T Morant, we don't know what he's saying behind the scenes. Like you said, we don't know if he's on he's not supposed to broadcast him and his son's personal conversations. I'm actually in the same boat with my son, and I'm being honest on here. I'm in the same boat. And one thing about it is, man, we could tell our sons and our kids everything until we blue in the face. That doesn't mean they're going to listen. Some of them have to find their own way and their own path. So I wouldn't hold him accountable for what Ja's doing at 23 years old. He can't lock him down. He can't put him in the cage. He could tell him what's right and wrong, but he still got to go out and make his own decision.
Man, a lot of people going to be mad when I say this. But Ja Morant to me is like the new age Tupac. They wait till
Wow.
they become an adult and become famous to now be a thug.
Well, you know what? And the thing that gets me is, man, the NBA is inconsistent because when he done had these police reports filed on him for pushing them off security or hitting the 17-year-old, they didn't suspend him or do nothing. Now he brings a gun in the club, and I'm not saying he's right, but I think they've taken it farther than what it is because he didn't get in trouble. He went home and went to sleep. He wakes up. He's suspended indefinitely. Inconsistent.
Well,
if you should have suspended him when he had a police report.
Well,
but you wait until he doesn't do anything.
But if he had the gun on the team plane or bus, he was already breaking. He was breaking NBA rules.
I like the way the NFL does things besides the NBA. The NFL really don't get involved until the police is involved. They turn their eye. You know what I'm saying? And with the NBA,
unless it's a breaking the rules,
and then you got the NBA and the media. It's the media, man. For real, I don't think the police. The police already said they wouldn't have got involved unless everything was circulating with the media. The media has too much power.
But the
where
police,
is David Stern at? That's going to put a cap on this?
But see, David Stern would have lit Ja up.
He would have lit Ja up, but he would have lit Ja.
He would have lit Ja. No. He would have lit Ja up, and he would have suspended Ja. We wouldn't have had this problem with David Stern.
I mean, you got to think Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley them was doing a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, but they wouldn't run around no guns in no club.
No, Charles Barkley was just throwing guys through windows and glasses in restaurants.
Yeah, but the NBA
heard about.
The NBA rule doesn't say you can't fight somebody, but it does say that you. It does say
you can't. It
does say that you cannot bring a gun on the team plane or bus.
So don't bring a gun, but pick him up and throw him through a window.
I mean that. I'm not saying that it's right, but the rule is the rule.
It's in the collective bargaining.
The rule is the rule.
You cannot bring a weapon on a plane, on a team plane, or a team facility. You cannot bring a weapon to that. And that's a violation of the CBA, a violation of the team rules.
I understand.
But all I'm saying is this. The police didn't even get involved until Ja was gone.
Well, to the media.
They didn't get involved until Ja had left the state of Colorado.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I mean, how are you gonna find the gun anyway? He was gone.
Yeah, exactly, man.
So the police report doesn't even make logical sense.
Man, I'm so tired of talking about.
I tell you what, BTG. If y'all ain't tired of talking about it, y'all tell us what y'all think on that.
I'm tired of talking.
And I tell you what, with Ja being gone, that is going to affect the Grizzlies. We know they slipping down in the rankings. They was number 2. They going down. So tell me who's y'all's team? Who's y'all's hot team? Who's hot and who's not in the NBA right now? Who y'all see surging?
The hot team?
Who's hot and who's not in the NBA?
The hot team?
Let's get your take, Legend.
Let me go first. Let me go first.
Last time we had Legend on here, Legend picked the right team that was going to win it all around this time.
Wait a minute. You asked me who's going to win it all?
Who's hot right now? Last time you told me a team was hot and they was going to ride it our way out and I'll be John Brown. They did.
Look, I'm going to go first this time.
Okay.
I'm going to go first this time.
Let's see who you got.
First, I'm going to say my who's not.
Who's not?
The LA Clippers.
They got the cloud now.
Man, these guys.
That's your boy.
That ain't my boy.
They went.
It ain't your boy.
That is my guy. I like the claw.
Listen.
I like the claw.
I like Claw. I like Claw and PG.
I don't like PG.
But them boys went and picked up at Curse.
They picked up, they
at
did.
Westbrook.
They did.
They ain't been right since.
They ain't been right.
Man, these dudes. Man, listen.
Everybody's shaking their head on the corner.
In their last 7 games, they're 2-5, and they done dropped down to the 6th seed.
That's tough.
These dudes is on their way to fall out of this playoffs.
I'm trying to say they on their way to hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen.
They on their way down, ain't they?
I'm gonna tell you another team I think's not that I have in the not. The Dallas Mavericks.
Woo!
Listen.
Even with Kyrie.
Kyrie got game.
Kyrie got all the game.
But y'all know how I feel about him. I think he's a weirdo. And I think
because you think the earth's flat?
And I think he's a weirdo, man.
The earth's flat.
He's definitely a weirdo.
Is the earth flat? You believe that?
No, I do not believe that.
But,
I mean,
but this is what I think about. This is what I think about Kyrie, though. I don't think Kyrie makes players around him better. I think he makes them worse.
Dang, that's a bold statement, huh?
He can ball, but he doesn't make people around him better at all.
Why do you say that?
Because he doesn't. You see, when was
LeBron at his best?
Every team he's been on, except for with LeBron.
Okay.
Because LeBron is
they both
like way beyond him when it comes to game. Especially at that time. look how he was before Brian got there.
I know.
Nobody around him was any good. He didn't make nobody better. When he went to the Celtics, you seen those other young players drop off. Mm-hmm. Then when he got hurt, and you seen those players elevate to another level. Everywhere he goes, man. Yeah. He gets to Brooklyn. They start to drop off.
So you don't think the Mavs?
He gets to the Mavericks and they've fallen apart.
So you think he's the problem? I mean, you could be he's the problem.
I think it's chemistry. I think he don't make people around him better. And him and Luka are the same type of players. They have to have the ball in their hands to play well.
I just think Luka.
And then when both of those guys are taking all the shots, nobody else, not even just take a shot. They have the ball in their hands at all times. It means nobody else is touching it.
It's tough.
And when you're not touching the ball, you can't get in a rhythm. You'll never get in a rhythm. Or you don't want to play defense because you ain't touched the ball in 17 trips down the court.
So the Wild Wild West is getting wild, huh?
Yeah.
It's already
and
wild.
in their last 10, they're 3-7 in their last 10, and they've done dropped all the way down to the 8th seed.
So they on the verge of the play-in.
They're close they're close to dropping out of the.
What do you think? Who's not?
Now I'm gonna say who's hot. Them Sacramento Kings.
Let the Kings.
Yes.
The
Man,
Kings is
listen. Fox, Monk, and Sabonis, them boys is balling.
They balling, but I don't believe in them.
They're not 9-3 in their last 12. They done moved up to the 2 seed. I didn't say that they're gonna win it all or they're gonna go to the Western Conference Finals. I said they're hot right now.
Like today. They hot today.
They're hot.
Next week, maybe not.
They're gonna be hot though.
You think they're gonna be hot?
One other team that I think that I got that's hot right now, and the reason I wanted to go now is because I'm gonna bring up this team and I'm gonna throw it straight to legend, the Los Angeles.
To live and die in L.A.
There you go.
I knew that was coming up. Lake Show, baby.
Listen, these boys is 6-2 in their last date.
We love it.
They done moved up to the 9th seed. They're 2 games back from being in the 5th seed.
They balling.
I ain't gonna lie. I had wrote them off.
I don't know why you did.
I had wrote them off.
We could go back to that clip.
But then LeBron James got hurt.
I try to tell you.
LeBron James got hurt.
You got happy then.
And Anthony Davis went bananas.
I try to tell you.
This man is averaging almost 34 points a game.
That's the problem. You don't listen
since
when
LeBron
I told
got
you 2
hurt,
weeks ago.
And he's averaging like 13, 14 rebounds.
I told you 2 weeks ago L.A. was surging.
But guess what?
You don't never listen.
But guess what? We talking about hot right now.
I told you they was hot 2 weeks ago.
They ain't going nowhere.
You still ain't listening.
They ain't going nowhere.
You still ain't listening.
They ain't winning no championship.
You was doing good, now you're doing bad. Where you got?
They ain't winning no championship.
Go on, tell him, Legend.
So we're gonna stay right where we at. Right? We're gonna talk about the old
Push
Laker
him
boys.
all the way off the table.
Yeah. We're gonna listen.
Go.
With everything that's happening in the West is wild.
Talk to him.
It's wild. Now, your Sacramento Kings, Queens, we call them Queen. They're your king. We got them Queen. You know, they are hot. I give you that. They're hot. But here's the deal. When it come playoff time, see these bottom feeders that everybody's talking about, the Lakers, Dallas, Golden State, who else gonna be a bottom? The Clippers.
Golden State ain't a bottom feeder.
They at the bottom.
Bottom feeder right now.
They at the bottom right now. They're gonna have to surge up.
I thought they like a 5th.
If they ain't if they don't start if they don't start winning, they're gonna be down.
They're not top tier. They're top tier team.
But here's my point. The Queens the Sacramento Kings, they don't want to see They don't want to see any of those teams.
They ain't got no
experience. But none of them teams want to see them either.
I don't think they got enough experience.
Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do.
Do you believe playoff experience matters?
Sometimes.
A lot of times. But hold on, you really think in a 7-game series that let's just go down the line. You think in a 7-game series that the Clippers, that the Queens are gonna beat the Clippers in 7 games?
Yeah, if Westbrook is playing minutes, yes.
Man, listen, man, it's not Westbrook.
I don't
how's it not? Listen,
it's not Westbrook.
I don't think I believe in the Kings.
Westbrook gets there, they fall apart.
It's not Westbrook. It's the Westbrook effect. It's two different things.
I don't know if
the Westbrook effect is Westbrook. If Westbrook wasn't there, they would be winning.
I don't know.
But you understand why though?
I do understand why.
Why? Because it's not
because now you mess up the rotation,
exactly.
You mess up the chemistry and all that. But it's Westbrook. It's every team he goes to.
I blame the Clippers downfall on 2 people.
Tyronn Lue is definitely number one.
And who's the other one?
Paul George.
Paul George
wanted Westbrook for asking for Westbrook.
Not for his game, for asking for Westbrook.
I would bet the house
that was not
that Kawhi Leonard didn't want no part.
He didn't. He's shaking his head every time he go up the court, too.
And then you bring him in. He been coming off the bench the whole season. You bring him in, Ty Lue stick his chest out, say
he's starting.
He's starting. He's a Hall of Famer. He's gonna start.
Yeah, Ty Lue.
So now you mess up Terrence Mann. You mess up Norman Powell.
You do.
These guys have been hot, right? We talking about hot. Those guys been hot. Those guys been contributing, and you mess that whole dynamic up. And then you wonder why you losing. Well, that's why you losing. Yeah. That's exactly why. Yeah. So I mean. But again, we're going to move on from that. So, let's see. I ain't going to even count Dallas, the Lakers, and the Queens. You think the Queens going to beat the Lakers in 7 games?
I think they can.
No.
You know why I think they can? AD ain't been hurt in a while. It's coming soon.
Let's wait 2 weeks.
Let's wait. You talking about because of injuries.
Let's wait 2 or 3 weeks.
They're just old.
Let's take injuries out of head to head. Everybody's healthy. LeBron
comes back. Yeah. AD goes back to where he's been.
What's that? What? No, I don't think it's going to be that way, man.
LeBron comes back. AD goes back to playing how he was playing.
But let me ask y'all this, man, because we're talking a lot about the West. The East is loaded.
I know it ain't.
That ain't loaded?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah,
the hottest teams right now.
It's 3 teams in the East.
Okay.
It's 3 teams. It's Boston, Philly, and the Bucks.
Okay.
That's it. Ain't okay. Who else is in the West? I mean, in the East.
Well, just what you said, the team that's hot right now.
Is who?
The team that's hot. The Knicks is hot right now.
All right.
The Knicks is hot.
Okay.
They 7-3. They 7-3 in the last 10 games without Jalen Brunson, and they've been playing real good. They just beat the Bucks. They did just lose their first game. Other than that, they was on like a 9-0 win streak.
So you think so? What type of damage you think?
No.
The Knicks gonna do?
Just the way y'all was talking about the Kings being hot. The Knicks was hot.
That's fair. No, I'm with you. That's fair.
And Emmanuel quickly just dropped 55.
Didn't they just lose to?
Nobody's hotter than the Bucks.
No, who'd they lose to? They lose to.
They lost to a weak team. There's the Hornets.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I mean, they ran out of gas at the 9-0 win streak. Julius Randle, lefty, he's been doing okay. He was an all-star.
Trash.
What do you mean trash?
Trash. Can only go left. Trash.
They still let him go.
Just left. A bull in a China shop.
They keep letting him go, man.
I say yes though. If they can't stop you when you're doing it, why not? Why?
But I will say this though.
Why
I look
change
at
it
it like
up?
this, man. I think the Knicks have a good makeup. They ain't like the 4th or 5th spot. They could be looking at the Cavs first round, 4 and 5. Who y'all got in that matchup?
Don't really care.
You don't really care? It's
Not
just
really.
all about the Bucks, huh? You don't think do you even think the Knicks or the Cavs could win a second round matchup?
Okay, let's go back to your question.
Let
me answer your question.
I only think 2 teams out of the East can come out of the East.
But let me ask you a question.
That's tough.
Who between the Cavs and the Knicks, who do I got? Cavs.
You got the Cavs. Okay, so you don't. Okay,
I think only 2 teams.
The Bucks and who?
In Boston.
The Bucks and Boston. So y'all don't even give Philly a shot.
I don't give them a shot.
No.
I don't give Philly a shot.
I mean,
I don't either. I think the Knicks or the Cavs could beat them in the second round. They could beat the Philly to go to the.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, because I believe with
like
Philly,
the Bucks.
Joel, he stays out in the perimeter too much.
I'm with the Bucks, man.
He don't punish people the way he needs to punish.
I think Chris Middleton's got to step up. He ain't been the same.
He'll be fine.
I hope he is fine. I mean,
the Bucks gonna be fine. They'll be. I mean, you got Maxey. Who else you got on Philly?
You got James Harden. Don't disrespect Harden.
I forgot Harden was on it.
How you forget about James Harden?
Another weirdo. Another weirdo.
Where's Daniel at when you need him? Say his name again.
I'm not going to
say his name again.
Honestly,
talk bad about him again.
About who?
Because when Daniel come up here and jump on you, I ain't saving you. I'm not saving you. As soon as you say his name, say his name.
Talk about who?
All right.
The bearded man. The bearded weirdo.
I think I heard Daniel pull it out.
If you say his name 3 times, Daniel will pop up.
Daniel gonna have you in the chokehold.
James Harden.
All right. Anyway, we
better
leave it. We're gonna leave that alone.
Don't do it.
We're gonna leave that alone. Because you're
James Harden.
That's all right.
But guess what?
Don't be messing with
Guess what?
James Harden now.
Well, I mean, why? Who is he? Who is he?
Man, I'm telling you, I heard Daniel's keys jiggling.
You know what?
Pull up.
I'm gonna do my old saying. Who is he?
Man, listen.
He Keith Sweat.
Something we never really
Who
talk
is
about
he?
on this show.
What?
The WNBA.
That's right.
Okay.
Now,
so I don't know if you've seen it now. You got Elizabeth Cambage.
Oh, the animal?
Oh. So she's WNBA. For y'all that don't know, man, she has started her OnlyFans.
Oh, Annie.
Mind you, she's beautiful. I know y'all see the picture up there. I know y'all see the picture, man. What does y'all's take on that? WNBA
I can't even spell it.
And her on the OnlyFans. What is your take on that? What is y'all's take?
Well, I mean, in terms of what?
In terms of, do you think it's cool? Do you think it's not cool? It could be a lot of flack.
From my perspective, I think it's amazing.
She's beautiful, man.
I mean, I think it's amazing.
I know that's
Hey,
right.
man.
I mean, just
It shows me that these women aren't getting paid too well.
They are not getting paid enough, man. I like it too.
in the WNBA.
I like it too, man.
Because if you got to resort to making an OnlyFans to get through, then
I mean, let's be honest, man. You know, one thing we know, it's a spoken minds, man. Sex sells. Let's just keep it real. Sex sells.
everybody
man.
gonna be at the
hey,
look.
have you dropped your dime?
Hey, now look, she gonna be like,
you dropped your dime?
Come on, man.
she gonna be like, all the people who has subscribed to my OnlyFans,
You gotta-
I need you to show up to the game
I mean,
Tuesday
why not,
night.
man?
The
You
game
got-
gonna be sold out.
That's it. I mean, you got to think, man. You got average people walking around.
Game gonna be sold
Millionaires.
out.
If you sign up on my OnlyFans page, then I'll give you a free ticket to the game.
I
look,
like it,
this
man.
Is, nah, this
I
is
like
the
it.
one.
Boy, they gonna be-
This
I like
is the one. It be
I
like,
hope she makes millions on it, man.
like,
I hope she do.
like what they do, like a weekly, monthly, yearly. What they do? What kind of
Hey, hold
subscriptions
on,
they
man.
do?
What they do,
Jones?
Chris?
Don't ask me.
Well,
ask me.
whatever it is, like if
I
it's
told them, I
if
support from a
if it's
distance.
like a day, if it's
I
like a
support
day,
from a distance.
I can see her saying something like,
I'll wait till somebody
I can
drop
see
the
her,
clip on
I can
social
see her
media.
something
All right.
like, take a picture of yourself holding tonight's tickets, and you will get a free subscription to my OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
I like it though.
Look, it's gonna be sold out.
Line way back there.
But you know, but also you
the
gotta think
whole
about
arena
this,
gonna be
though.
nothing
Yeah,
but dudes.
I think she could blow on it, man, because you know everybody always had that stigma out of the basketball culture that the WNBA women were kind of tomboyish and wasn't beautiful. Of course we know. Of course we know because we watch sports.
Sky.
But on the outside looking in, a lot of people that's not into sports don't know how beautiful these women are. So I like it. I hope she gets millions.
What's the one lady's name that she hosts one of the shows on ESPN? Be knocking down the
I can't
dark skinned chick.
Yeah, she
Start
needs
with
one.
an O. I caught that boo.
Maybe this
that.
could be a trend, man, because they're not getting paid a lot.
They definitely are.
Well, first, the WNBA ain't making no money,
Hey,
so
if
you
she's-
can't get paid.
If she starts making a whole lot of money off
It
of
can
this,
start a trend.
we're gonna see a whole lot more.
Well, I
of
mean,
it.
first
Tell
of
us
all,
what y'all
I mean,
think.
do you,
and any
you-
of y'all women ballers that's watching, would y'all start an OnlyFans?
Absolutely
to
would. For that bread, listen. have you? Oh, well, I know you on Instagram. You connected to Beautiful
Yes, I am.
Ballers, right?
Yes, I am.
Nah, I ain't on Instagram.
Oh,
Beautiful ballers.
okay.
I go, Legend coming here dropping jewels.
Yeah, Beautiful Ballers.
Instagram, beautiful ballers.
Oh yeah. Listen, man.
Thank Legend.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I see Q shaking his head.
Hey, look, Adam.
There you go. Legend has spoken.
They like,
I mean, look.
hey, they like.
This chick we talk.
They like, who's this old creepy man that keeps liking all my pictures?
No. That's one thing I don't do. I don't like pictures. I go on there and check it out.
and
Man.
look at it.
I go check it out every
You
day.
look at it.
Yeah, I looked at it.
Put your phone down and turn around and look at it again.
No, I just put my phone right now.
You gonna look at it the whole time?
Why
huh?
not?
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
ain't gonna
with
look
it.
at it the whole time. I mean, I ain't no pervert. I ain't gonna look at the thing the whole time. But I'm just saying.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm just saying, this chick Elizabeth. I mean, this chick is an Amazon.
She's
You know what I'm saying?
an
I mean,
Amazon.
she is amazing.
I know that's
I mean,
right.
come on, man. I mean, I know. I look, man. I know. Listen, I know you married.
You went back right there, didn't you?
Hey, look, I know. Look, I know Ike married now.
Ike's married now.
Ike's married, so I get
Ike
it.
married
you know,
now.
yeah.
You know he keep a straight face. He better.
Hey,
But I'm gonna tell you what.
that,
Hey, let me tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
but
Look.
me,
Hey,
look,
hold on,
me
hold on.
personally,
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Look.
I like my women with the brown skin.
I know that's right.
Man, I would not give a damn. Look,
That's
I'm
a
not
tall-
saying
that's
that
a
she
tall
ain't.
truth.
I ain't saying that she don't look good and none of that. I'm just saying what I like.
That Amazon come through that door, I'd be like this.
You climbing trees.
I ain't say, like. I'm not saying I ain't gonna look.
Cut. Hey, but
Edit that.
But I tell you what, Amazon come through here. Look.
That's right. I know that's right. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Hey, man, that's something, man. Let's switch shifts, though.
Wait a second, babe. I would close my eyes.
You heard that?
He would. I
would.
believe that he would.
He would.
And that would be better for us.
I'm gonna let the old man have it.
Let's switch. So let's
Hey, now, this is
switch
what I've
shifts,
been wanting
man.
to talk about.
Let's switch shifts, man. We're gonna be off basketball. Let's go to NFL. It's a lot going on in NFL. Where's some of these players going? We got Lamar Jackson. They done gave him a non-exclusive tag, 32 million, told him to shop out there. We got him out there. Is the team going to pick him up? You got Aaron Rodgers. What's he going to do? You got Derrick Henry. He's out there. A lot of the players that's been good for the long. You got DeAndre Hopkins out there. Where are some of these guys going? How's the NFL going to shape up next year?
Lamar Jackson Lamar Jackson might be in trouble.
Lamar Jackson, you think?
And the reason I say that is because teams don't want to come off 2 first-rounders for Lamar.
That's tough.
You got to think the man's been injured back-to-back seasons where he's missed the last few games of 2 seasons in a row.
That's tough.
So, and he's wanting a whole lot of money.
Fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed. A team's they're not going to want to give a fully guaranteed contract,
not many people $50 million
a year, and have to give up 2 first rounders.
That's a lot of money.
I don't see it happening.
Nah, it's going to be tough.
There might be a dumb team out here that throws something.
Where you think he's going? Let's just put this out there. The Falcons, Commanders, Panthers, Raiders, and Dolphins all said they was out.
But I think some of those teams. I think some of those teams threw out smoke.
Okay.
And it's not. They didn't publicly come out and say it. Someone made posts saying sources within the team says.
Yep.
I think Atlanta's a team that could be a play. I think they're a team that could be a play.
No. If he went to them, would they win the division?
No.
Who's going to win that division? You better
most
not say
likely
it.
The Saints.
Okay, that's better. All right, I'll take that.
Most likely the Saints.
You know, I thought about this.
Don't say the Bucks.
It'd be funny, man, if he ended up in San Francisco.
You know what?
Who, Lamar?
It's not funny. It would be okay.
It would be all right.
I think
they're willing.
They can't. Yeah, they don't have a first round.
It would be in the next 2 years.
No. They want this year's first round.
Maybe they will bend. They'll bend for a player. You don't think they would bend for a guy like Trey Lance?
That's not what's in the.
Trey Lance is good.
That's not what's in the tag clause. The tag clause says they can match or they receive
to get a young quarterback. To get a young quarterback that could be something great like Trey Lance, maybe they'll bend.
Well, I mean,
see, there you go, man. Look, the show was going well. The show was going well. Then he comes off with this nonsense.
But look, how
about me and you just face each other?
No, Trey Lance is okay.
What's wrong with him?
Ain't nothing wrong with him. I think he's all right. You don't know what he got yet.
He's all right. What?
But he sound like that sound like Jordan Love.
What?
Who?
What has he done to show you that he was all right?
He ain't done nothing to show me he's not.
You ain't really seen him play.
So that's what I said. You got time really to see him play.
You ain't seen it.
He may be better than all these quarterbacks coming in the draft.
So you really roll the dice on that?
You gonna roll the dice on somebody who barely played any college games?
We rolled the dice.
You gonna waste another year of Kittle?
I mean, it could be. Baltimore's good at developing. Baltimore. One thing about the Baltimore organization, they're good at developing players. So the thing is, I think they want a defensive player to go along with
Bosa.
No, we're not giving them none of that.
No, I'm just saying you're going to waste another year, those guys.
No. We're going to make a move. The 49ers
they've been wasting people's years since 95.
Man, we was just in 3 out of 4 NFC championships.
Man, I told you. Look,
I don't think we want
why wouldn't you want A-Rod?
A-Rod don't even know if he's going to play.
He's one of them dudes.
That boy playing. He want that money.
He's one of them dudes that'll throw a parade and all that to hang up a runners-up.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Why would you believe that?
Because you the one that always says
you believe that foolishness.
You the one that always says.
Why you believe anything?
To the NFC Championship game, you ain't win nothing.
Why you believing that? See, that's what happens when you got Bucks players. They just only had a 2-year hiatus. Now you're still talking. I can't wait till the NFL season starts so you can shut up about the Bucks. You talking with your chest out for what?
It still ain't gonna matter.
Why are you talking with your chest out? Tom Brady ain't there no more.
My boys just won a Super Bowl.
They didn't just win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs just won the Super Bowl.
They may just go get Justin Fields.
They need to get somebody.
I would take.
You know what they need to do? They need to go ahead and keep going over that luxury tax y'all got and get Lamar Jackson. Y'all need him. Kyle Trask ain't it. He's trash. Now, what you got to say about that?
He's better than Trey Lance.
What about Brock Purdy or Jimmy G?
Brock Purdy, yeah.
Brock Purdy ain't gonna be playing.
Injured Brock Purdy's better than a healthy Cal Trask.
Lord.
Let's just go there with it.
Oh, my
Man,
God.
you listen.
Where's Sean King at when you need him?
Brock Purdy got put in the game.
Where's Sean King at?
You had never said nothing about Brock Purdy until he started playing well.
You ain't never said nothing until Tom Brady came along. What you got to say now? He ain't there.
You gonna say I ain't never said
Next
nothing.
man up.
Next man up. Take all that decal off your car.
Hey, man.
All that decal.
He
Take
in
that
here-
off your car.
He in here praying that Joe Montana and Jerry
When
Rice
y'all
and them
see-
can
when
come
y'all
back.
see Ike riding with the Tampa Bay missing stickers on there, we know why. All the decals off the car. Just look for that.
Hey, man, the man love his team, just like you love your team.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
gonna love UK because he's going to change all them stickers.
I ain't changing nothing.
Changing
So
all
what you
them.
try to say? They ain't winning nothing no time
They ain't
soon.
winning nothing no time soon. It's over with.
Another draft.
It's over with.
Hey,
I asked him who was going to win the NFC South.
Hey.
He said the Saints, didn't he? Ain't
but-
that they rap?
but guess what though?
Ask me who's going to win my conference.
Guess what?
Mm.
Our drought ain't taking us this 30 years.
Oh, man, you crazy, man.
Yeah.
Warren Sapp
Oh.
ain't coming through that locker room. Derrick
I tell-
Brooks ain't coming through that locker room. That's all I'm going to say.
Steve Young and Joe Montana aren't coming through y'all.
Listen, let me
and for
ask you-
those of you that don't know who those people I just named are, those were guys that was playing when I was a little kid.
Ike, you ain't
That's
never,
the last time they won.
He's lying. He ain't never been a little kid. You should say that. He's been
All right,
old.
but
He's
look,
been old
check-
since
but
the
check this out.
90s. He's been old since the 90s.
I think
He was just telling me how he was in the club in the
Oh,
90s. He's
my
been
God.
old.
I think that Lamar Jackson is probably going to stay as Baltimore Raven.
I agree.
I think if it is any team that's going to go after him, I think it's going to be the Falcons.
Yep.
I think
But I wouldn't-
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be a New York Jet.
That's what
But,
it is.
but see, I don't. I haven't.
That's the only
Now
team
I'll be
he's really talking
honest.
to.
I'll be 100% honest. I have not paid any attention.
Oh, they
to-
have the pieces.
No.
They just
I'm
need a
just
quarterback.
Saying, I'm just saying I have not paid.
Seems
any
like he's
attention.
following Brett Favre footsteps.
But I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, what is it that the Jets have? And I'm just being honest. I haven't looked at them. What do they have that would make A-Rod want to go play for the Jets? Like, what are the?
They got a
pieces
top
that they have?
5 defense. They got the best rookie wide receiver offensive
They-
player. of the
they
year.
got
Who was that,
good-
Wilson.
Yeah, they
So
got
they
Garrett
have him.
Wilson. They got good. They got good
defense. They got
receiving
great-
core.
they
They
got
got.
out of what? Ohio State.
And they
Yep.
got.
Yeah, he was tough too, man.
They
I don't
got
even like Ohio
Brees
State.
Hall
He was
in the
tough.
backfield.
They tough, man.
They
no,
got a
know-
like they and
their
like you
only
said,
problem-
and they
I
got
like-
a great
their only
defense,
problem
man.
was
They
the
just needed a quarterback.
Their only problem was
Hey,
the quarterback.
man, look, well, who did they have? Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even him. Mike White.
Mike White was
was
the
the
guy
backup.
because Zach Wilson
I
had
mean,
got
I would
hurt.
like to see. I would like to see A-Rod, and if he's going to leave Green Bay,
Yeah.
I would like to see him with the Braves.
Okay. What do y'all think about Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry, he still got something in the tank.
Somebody's gonna trade for him,
You think he's got something in the tank?
but it's just
Man.
depending on what.
He's still
it's
a
depending
tank.
on what the
I want to
Titans
see.
want
I
for
want.
him.
I want to
That's
see him.
still tank.
I want to see him. I want to see him in one place.
Where's that?
Buffalo.
Buffalo wouldn't be bad. I think.
Buffalo.
What about the Dolphins?
Buffalo.
Dolphins, they got the quarterback.
Because then they'd be.
They got the receivers. They
would
don't
be-
have a running back.
They would be animals.
They
I'm
would be.
gonna tell you a team that I was talking about earlier today that I said I think he would play very well with them, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles. What?
Because now safeties can't help. They can't go double up
No, they
AJ because now you or you just gonna let Derrick Henry kill you in the middle of the field.
What about the Broncos? You got Sean Payton. You got Russell Wilson. You got the 2 wide receivers, Judy and Sutton.
Did you see Russell Wilson's latest? post?
Yeah, that's what
I know,
that's
but
that's
that-
what I've said. That's what I'm saying.
That
I'm good,
title
man.
window's
I'm
closing.
good. I'm good
That
on
title
that.
window's closing.
Just think
It's
though.
closed.
Just
Yeah.
think
You,
though.
you don't add Sean Payton and not try to go for the gusto.
Just think of play actions though with Jalen Hurts and Derrick Henry.
Be
Like
tough.
who you going
Tough.
after?
It'd be
tough.
tough.
Are you going to try to stop
It'd be
that
tough.
big
I mean-
animal running through the middle
tough.
and leave the outside for Hurts to
Well,
kill?
I mean,
you?
they would have to. Man, they would. I mean, they would have to trade Sanders and all
They
that.
would
I
have
mean,
to
they
trade a
had
lot
to
of
trade
people.
everybody.
Man.
To get.
I would
like
give
Philly
up. I
with
would
their
give
scat
up
back.
Sanders, and
I like Philly with their scat
look.
back.
You give up a second round pick
Yeah, I just.
and
lot
and
of
Miles
players.
Sanders.
yeah, I just don't.
A lot of players, man.
it
Y'all
ain't-
think,
it ain't-
y'all think DeAndre Hopkins still got something in the tank?
Yeah, I can see him going
Yeah.
to Dallas.
He's going to Dallas. All the lines go for him in Dallas. Does he make them better? You got him on one side.
I don't think he should go to Dallas. You know where I think this man should go? Seriously,
Where's that?
Jacksonville.
They loaded.
If
They
I
got
was
Kirk.
listen.
Then they got the boy that just
listen.
He go to the Giants.
Listen. You send this man to
Calvin
This
Ridley?
man go to Jacksonville.
You know Calvin Ridley's there.
Yeah, you him, Christian Kirk, and Calvin Ridley.
That's a 3-headed
What
monster.
about San Diego?
San Diego's
You
loaded
mean
every
L.A.?
receiver.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Chargers.
They loaded that receiver too. I don't know.
Chargers.
The Chargers is loaded.
Yeah.
They got two nice.
I think Jacksonville, the young upcoming team,
but
they
the
need.
thing is, I guess we all agree that it was the Cardinals, not Hopkins. He still got something in the tank. I don't think the offense of Kyler Murray was doing him any justice.
I'm not a
I'm not a
believer of Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I'm not.
2 years ago, he was one of the best receivers in the league. Now he's on the trade block. So
Yeah, I'm not a believer of Kyler Murray.
I told y'all he was coming. That's all I'm gonna say. What's up, D?
Oh my God!
I told y'all he was coming.
So
But anyway,
so for y'all that don't know, we said James Harden name 3 times today, and we just had somebody come in. He's sitting in the background,
Oh my God!
in
but
the background.
This is the craziest thing ever.
he's
but
bugging
Daniel
He's bugging
aka Smith Mello, just
Don't
popped
get
up
scared
in the
now,
building. Because Legend leaned into the mic and said James Harden 3
Don't
times.
get scared now because you was talking all that smack. I told you.
I couldn't believe the man showed up.
I told you.
It's almost like
I
Candyman.
told you he was coming.
It's almost like Candyman.
All right, well,
I
look,
told y'all.
y'all know this part of the show I always do. Man, Ike's must-watch TV.
Yes.
Man, I didn't know about this until today. I seen the previews of this movie that's coming out tomorrow called 65.
Okay.
Yeah, seen that.
So it's about a pilot gets in a wreck, thinks he's on like a unknown planet, but he happens to be he realizes he's stuck on planet Earth 65 million years ago.
Right.
Him and one girl. And they trying to survive. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to
interesting.
it looked
Check it
interesting. I would check it out.
It's got a dinosaur in it.
There you go.
Yeah, it got dinosaurs and
Yeah.
stuff. They try to survive. It looked pretty good. So that's something I'm gonna check out. Something that y'all should check out as well. Y'all know I love my TV shows.
That's right. You the man with it.
Yes, sir. So it just started back on Netflix. It's called Wrong Side of the Tracks. It's season 2 just dropped. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's about a older veteran man whose granddaughter gets caught up with some drug stuff, and he gets tired of all the stuff that's happening in his neighborhood, and he starts taking stuff into his own hands. Season 1 was pretty good.
Okay.
It's in Spanish, so you gotta like read the words and stuff too.
Subtitles.
But it's actually good though,
If
man.
you're drunk,
It's
you may
gotta
not be
be
able
good.
to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually
Read
good.
subtitles.
So I can't wait. I haven't started watching season 2 yet, but I can't wait to check it
Y'all
out.
just make
man.
sure y'all stay with the list. This man got all the TV shows.
Oh yeah, man! I watch everything, man.
watches
I'm
them all.
I'm a homebody now, man. I gave up the hanging out life.
That's right.
Well, you
Ain't
know,
no one-
he ain't got that OnlyFans pay.
He made.
Nah, he ain't got that.
Yeah, man. Me and my wife Grace start one.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Nah,
that's over my head. I don't.
hey,
Now
I ain't
we're
gonna-
going to the best segment of the show. We always like to give back to a lot of people that's made an influence on us, make an influence on the community. So today, I giving back with all the high school stuff going on and winning conferences, winning regions and stuff. We want to talk about Erica Jackson,
my girl, Crazy E,
DJ Mobley,
my
and
guy.
Jerron Brown.
Look, man, all 3 of them my peoples,
Yeah,
man.
you got Erica Jackson, man. We remember her. She's been a Lexington icon since her playing days in high school, playing at UK. She's an assistant coach at GRC, which they are right now playing in the Sweet 16. Always been helpful. She used to be an assistant coach at Henry Clay.
She should have a head coaching
She
job
should definitely have a head coaching job.
for sure, hands
she's
down.
been
No
making
way she
moves.
shouldn't have a head coaching job.
DJ Mobley, he is the coach over at Frederick Douglass. They did just happen to get beat in the Sweet 16, but that's a great season for them girls to get there.
He's taking them to the
new
next
heights.
level, man.
He's taking them to new heights. Jerron Brown, what can we say? Everybody knows he's been one of the best players in Lexington, at Bryan Station, played college at Pittsburgh. He's the head coach at Woodford County. He's got them boys playing tough, and in the Sweet 16, all three of those people, man, has been great people in the community. Grew up with us, so it's almost like when they winning, we winning because we done been right there with them, supporting them. There was always words of encouragement. When I was in high school, I played high school ball with DJ and JB.
You play ball?
Yeah, I play ball. I cross you over right
Chris
now.
could play.
I cross you over
Chris could play.
Now. Send you straight
You
to
know,
the
hey man, look, DJ and JB, man, that's my guys, man. Been knowing them for many, many years.
That's right.
Both of them could play some ball.
Both of them was nice.
Especially JB, man. That dude was an animal, bro. An animal. But yeah, he's doing big things in Woodford County, man. Yeah. And shout out to Larry Starks because his boy is one of them guys that's balling out on that team, man.
County, man. Like I said, seeing them, how they was helpful for us growing up while we was coming up together, always words of encouragement. They was a little older. And then seeing them still pouring into the youth and actually changing a lot of these kids' lives out here. Because you got so much stuff going on, man, to get some of these kids and actually keep them focused in basketball, showing them something different. Because I ain't never get to play down in Rupp. That's a different feeling, man. Just the energy there, man. So shout out to y'all guys and the success y'all having. Just know at BTG, we are behind y'all guys and salute y'all guys for everything that y'all doing.
Somebody give Erica Jackson a head coaching job, man.
Please,
she deserves it.
Please, man.
Plus, that's my people's, man.
Please, man.
And she was a baller, boy.
What was your verdict? 20?
Huh? I mean, I was only 128 pounds in high school, so I could jump.
Touch the rim?
Yeah, I can touch the rim. That's so disrespectful.
Man.
Disrespectful. Matter of fact, we're going to skip straight to Ike's questions.
Nah. We got to get rid of the random rant real quick. What's irking your nerve?
You know what's really grinding my gears out here for real? Is for the past 22 years in Lexington, we've been called the Lexington Legends, a staple here in the community. That's what I said too. So now all of a sudden, Big L, they done kicked him to the curb.
He gone.
We got a new owner from New Orleans. And now we are called the Lexington Counterclocks.
The dumbest name I ever heard.
So let me give you the rundown.
It's worse than.
This is the
it's worse than the Washington football team.
It's terrible.
It's worse than the Commanders.
So his reasoning
It's the worst I've ever heard.
What's his reason?
His reason behind that name is because when horse racing started in England, when it came to Kentucky, we started to run our horses the opposite way, counterclockwise. That's it.
Makes no sense. That's the dumbest thing in the world,
crazy.
man.
That's not it.
Listen, that's the dumbest thing in the world.
That's it.
Man,
That's
listen.
it. So he must have read
that Lexington Legend symbol.
He done
that
went to
L
Google. He
was one of the hardest symbols I've ever seen out of any sports.
The L with the state with a stone.
Man,
is that what he said?
That's what he said.
And but now we
Google some stuff.
Now we the damn counterclock.
The
counterclock.
See, he need to walk down Lexington because that's not what's going on here.
Well,
if you go downtown, you see all that. I don't want to go back to the hands of time. What was going on during the slave trade's time? I don't want that. The Lexington Legends was good with me. I like that. I like the blue and the green. I ain't even feeling the red and blue.
Well, I tell you what,
reminds me of the Toronto Blue Jays.
What, though.
Hey, Jones.
I don't support it.
Jones.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
BLegend.
Uh-oh.
What?
We've heard out here in these Lexington streets that you a legend for real.
Okay.
Here we go.
A legend of what?
We about to find out.
You tell me.
All right.
But we got 8 questions.
8 questions.
Take the gloves off.
You got to answer
Take the gloves off.
3 of these 8.
3 of the 8.
And if you don't answer, you got to answer all 3. If you don't answer any of them, then you have to have a profile picture for 1 week of mine and Jones's liking.
That's right.
Hey, man.
So you're gonna have to answer these questions, or you're gonna have to have his profile picture for 1 week.
Oh, we're gonna grab it. We're gonna take his Geritol. We're gonna really ready.
Man.
Somebody grab his Geritol.
So
you're
a disrespect.
So they listed
right.
they're listed 1 through 8.
Let's get him.
You give me a number and I ask you that question.
What we got, Legend?
I mean, you can just go 1 to 8.
Oh. 1 to 8.
No, give me a one number.
Pick a number. 1 through 8. Where you pick? Pick a number.
3.
Have you ever had sex with anyone that's in the BTG group? And if yes, what's her name?
Oh shit.
No.
Okay.
Hey, anybody that's in the group, if he's lying and you know that, let us know.
I hope that's not true. It's 90%.
Let us know. And by the way, let me know.
Next
number. Well, maybe it's some stuff that I need to know. So drop a DM.
That man, smooth operator over there.
Charles Brandon Watson's Facebook.
Smooth.
See Brandon Watson Instagram.
Yeah, that's why they call him Legend.
Continue.
Next number, sir.
He is not easily rattled, is he?
6.
Oh.
Who is the last Lexington chick that you've had sex with?
Goodness gracious.
First and last name.
Yeah, buddy.
Jonas Scar.
He's older than us, so I don't know who it is.
Hey, and if anybody out there you feel like you was the last person, let us know.
Let us know. Let us know.
Last question.
1.
Oh.
All right, now this one's a easier one, but something that I've been wanting to know.
Okay.
At the height of their career, who are you taking? Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers?
Ooh, that's his boys.
That's your boys.
That's his boys.
That's your boys.
At the height of their
At
career.
the height of their career. So at
Prime
the,
Aaron Rodgers.
at the height of their career
it's
so far.
actually an easy question to answer because Patrick Mahomes technically has not reached the height of his
No,
career.
we're talking about of what they've had so far, the height of what they've had so far. Who will you take? Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers?
That's his boy now.
I'm gonna take Patty Mayonnaise.
Aaron Rodgers.
Patty Mayonnaise.
He got rid of you. You're no longer a family member.
No,
he dropped you.
absolutely
He
not.
dropped you.
Absolutely
He dropped
not.
you, Aaron Rodgers.
You said it was an easy question.
It was an easy question.
So you
He dropped you.
I
Aaron.
mean, we could just deal with the basics.
real quick. Did that real quick.
He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Man.
2-time MVP.
Did you even really like Aaron Rodgers?
Rings
I don't even know if he
mean a
liked
lot.
him for real.
Mean a lot.
I don't know if he liked
I
Aaron
mean,
Rodgers.
that's just like we always talk about that man that you got on your feet right there, right? Yeah.
Jay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that dude got how many?
Oh, yeah, he got 6.
He got 6.
But Robert Ory had 7. And we here's
the thing.
That's why rings don't mean everything.
And think about Robert Ory. A couple different things. Robert Ory number need to be retired in San Antonio.
Retired for what?
He need to be retired in L.A.
Retired for
He
what?
need to be a Hall of Famer.
It's
For
getting
what?
late. It's getting
How many
late.
rings
Legend's
he got?
getting tired.
How
It's
many
getting
rings he
late.
got?
You know you can't.
Bruh.
You know we can't keep Legend
Just
too
because
late.
you got rings don't make you Hall of Fame. He averaged 7 and 5 for his career.
What he are?
7
got
and 5.
He got 7 rings.
7 and 5.
Y'all fans,
He almost
man.
up. Hey, he almost
man.
up there with Big Will.
You want
Bill Russell.
You want to answer the rest? Get the hell out of here. You want to?
Listen, man.
Since you big,
You know Legend done got tired, man.
since you big and bold, you want to answer the rest of the questions?
Big and bold. I mean, I just did what you asked me to.
You want to answer the rest of them?
I mean, I can answer
We'll
a couple
save it
more.
for a part 2. We'll bring it back
Yeah,
up.
bring it on for part
Let's
2.
save it for a part 2.
Okay.
Save it for a part 2. We'll get Legend back on. We got to shorten the segment.
Legend, man.
The
Thank
longer
you.
the segment go, Legend gets sleepy and just start talking crazy. Don't
Yeah,
Can
man.
I ask you a question?
Hall of Fame.
Can I ask you a question?
What's that, man?
You know, I've been watching the show for a while.
Okay.
How are you productive with this thing next to you?
Man, it's the toughest thing in the world, man.
I'm the one who comes with the truth.
Shit,
You see me and you having a conversation?
Hey, man, listen.
And my guy Jones just talking in the background. The fans can't even hear what we
Hey, man, look, you got Papa Zanny to be able to deal with him.
Listen, man. Hey, not just jealous. I'm under 50. This is for the under 50.
Hey, man,
I'm
listen.
under 50
Now,
too.
look,
I
want
can't
you
tell.
before we go. I want you to answer one more thing.
Oh God!
Didn't you watch Wilt drop 100? What you talking about? You was there. Didn't we talk about that? You reminded me of that, didn't you?
I want you to
Ike,
answer.
you was right beside him,
And
too.
that's just like when you was
Ike, you just told me you was at the club when the 49ers won in 95. That's how old you are. Everybody do the math on that. I know you can't.
Who said I was at the club when they won?
I thought that's what you said. You was at Club
No,
Zero.
I said I was downtown when Kentucky won in the 90s. When you was running around in the house with the pajamas with the feet in them, slipping and sliding on the kitchen floor.
And at the 90s, you was at the club and still had gray in your beard. You had gray in the 90s. You got it now.
You know what's funny though? Is I'm a lot older than Jones.
A lot. Put emphasis on a lot.
But and they're gonna agree with this. Jones looks older than me.
But here's the craziest thing.
Jones looks older than me.
Here's the craziest thing. I'm younger than both of these
glasses make
fools.
you look a little younger.
I'm younger than both of these fools. How about that? And you know what? Let's put a poll out there.
All right. Now listen.
Let's put a poll out there. Who look younger than us three? I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Rank it from 1 to 3.
Who look younger?
Who's the oldest?
I ain't gonna say who look better. I'm just gonna say who look the youngest. Because I know one of these three look like they about 55.
Before we get out of here,
one of these guys dressed like they 65.
Hey, one last question.
You say I gotta answer the question. I did.
You got one guy dressed like he's 65. One guy dressed like he's 75.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm just gonna say I'm
what year was you born in?
Oh, there we go. Cut! Cut! That's a wrap! Cut!
BTG, it's been really nice.
BTG, we are out of here.
It's been really nice.
Spoken Minds, I'm Ike Barron.
Chris Jones.
And I'm BLegend. I mean, and these two disrespectful. And let me make this point. I chose not to answer that question, but I tell you what though.
Tell you what.
This thing still coming like it's 28 now.
Hey.
It's still coming like.
You feeling that blank?
Hey.
Sheesh. Hey, I tell you, it gets personal here nowadays.
Nah, listen. You know why? 85 South Show, they always throw this out. BlueChew.com.
Oh, you talking about that? See, I wasn't talking about that. Oh, that's where you went.
Oh, goodness. Hey, man.
That's what's making that thing work.
We are out of here, man. We out of here.
Hey, man. Peace.